Well, hello again, friends. No snow. It's Christmas Eve and we have no snow. Anyway, maybe by tonight, I guess we'll see. But I was going to show you, I found a deal I wanted to do for my boys for Christmas, and get them something, older, cheaper, used. But anyway, we like winter sports and summer sports and just being outside. So I found a deal, and I'll show you what we're going to do, and we'll kind of get started on these things. And this will be part of the video. I don't know. I have, like I said, other things that I might throw in here and kind of mix and match some stuff, because I've just got, I keep creating more things, and so I have so much going on because of that. But anyway, I'll show you kind of what I got. So this is it. I found a deal on the snowmobiles, and it wasn't just the snowmobiles, but the trailer and everything. I'm not keeping all of them, but I feel like I got a fairly decent enough deal, so I'm gonna sell, I don't need all these, so I'm gonna sell 2 of those and the trailer. But they've been sitting for like 3 years, so we've got to get them going. So we're gonna work on these, clean them out, put all new fluids and everything, new gas, and clean out the carbs. We'll see what we can get running and see what we can do and kind of what we're planning on. Say hi, Phoenix.
Hello.
So it is Christmas Eve, but these 2 get their Christmas a little early, and they're loving it. Whoops. You love your Christmas? Nellie, come here. Come here. Come here, Nellie. She don't want no one to touch hers. She's like, stay away. This is mine, huh, Nellie? Nellie.
I'm getting this airbox out. Started. Just like that. So basically what you gotta do here is take this clip right here and you gotta take this clip off. Where's the other clip, Dad? So you gotta take that off. There's these 2 gas lines, which the box is hooked up right there. Then obviously you got your spark lines, and this wire was hooked up to this wire off the spark plug lines. Then there's this big wire hooked up right there. Now we're working on getting the cart out.
Come again, let the heat find all the frozen, let the force in.
So we just rigged us up another hose. Oh, it's about to come undone. and just got it draining into the gas tank so we can get all that old gross fuel out of there, get everything cleaned up. All right, everyone, came in the shop, worked out there for a while. It got cold, and the boys were so excited to do things that they were one here, one there, trying to move the camera around and get everything kind of just, you know, situated and better. Wasn't really working, so anyway, I got one all finished up. This one just needs really cleaned up on the exterior, and I don't know as far as the inside yet. We're about to get all that opened up, kind of take a look in it, see how everything looks. Oh, really quick, on the other one I was going to show you the bottom. When I had cleaned everything, got everything put back together, it's got a crack right here. I don't know if it leaks out of it. I'm assuming it probably does, because it seems like no matter what, water, gas, any liquid, usually finds the tiniest little spot and will flow out of there. So until I can see if I can find another one, I'm probably just going to take some sandpaper and rough that up a little bit, and then put some epoxy of some sort along here, see if we can make sure it doesn't leak. But I'll do that after I get everything else done on these. Okay, now the other ones were pretty much stripped out, which you didn't get to see. That one's not stripped out, but it is tight. So I'm going to show you what I do if I can find the tool. They have these little impacts, and I don't even know what they're called for sure. I've had a couple of them. But what it does is when you get something that's almost unbreakable, you take this thing. I got my little hammer here, and if I can do it by myself, earlier I had my boy holding it, but just usually, and that'll take and breaks that loose. Nope, hope I didn't just make that worse. Oh, the other thing is like I said, those others were stripped, so we went and got some more. They're just little 3mm. I got some stainless, but I got to get this one out first before I can. Try not to get too violent with it. Oh, I thought it moved, but it does not look. Nope. I may have made it worse. Great. When we used them earlier, like I said, I've used these and had really good luck with them, and they usually just break that the head of that loose, because it sits down in there good and tight. Gosh, maybe I got, I wonder if I did. No, I don't think I did. Hopefully I got the right tip that I used earlier, because it fit just perfect. But that one is not wanting. Oh, it is loose. Never mind. Maybe it was, but it is still stripped out. So I am going to get rid of those old ones, and like I said, I'll put some new ones back on there, because I don't want to mess with them, and I'm not going to put them very tight, just snug. But all these jets need to come out. I make sure I go through everything. I don't have the little wire carb cleaning wire brush kit, but I just went through with the carb cleaner and that last one, I just blew through everything, and they were all opened up really pretty good. You got to have the head of this is about the same size as the stem of the screwdriver, so it's not too wide, fits down in there. There we go. But I'm going to go through and, like I said, just see if anything's blocked off or if everything's opened up. Now there's a little O-ring on here, and they say that they kind of get flat and worn out, and if you don't replace those, that it will flood the bowl. And just to show you really quick, I took the other ones off. One came off pretty good. It didn't even look like it was very flat. This one is more flat, and it broke like it was brittle anyway. So I replaced those. There is a part number for them, like most everything. I don't have anything, and where it's Christmas Eve, I have my little kit, so I just used the one O-ring. I don't know what size it is. I could probably get all that, but it fit snug, fit in that body in there. Everything was nice and snug, just like it should be, not too tight, not loose. So that's what I'm going to use. This is where that main fuel comes in and splits between both of them. Your jets, main jet, pilot jet, floats, your flat slides. These are your oil injectors, and some of this stuff I will take and blow out with an air hose a little bit. I don't want to put too much pressure in it, but that's the only things I'm going to do. Besides, once I clean these jets out, I'll take them over and just run the air through them. But there you go, you can see the tops of those slides. So if I run that throttle, but I'm going to go through and soak everything up, clean everything. All right, you can see I blew these out with the carb cleaner, and I've just been letting them kind of soak in there. I'm going to go hurry and blow those out with the air hose, but I've got everything else cleaned up, ready to go. I know they're not spotless, but anyway. And then I'm going to hurry and change the little O-rings on those, and then I'll put everything back together, and we'll be finished up with this one.
When we end this hiding games and we don't pull on both ways, we can do it.
I think where those pilots go, took a little bit for that carb cleaner to. While I'm at it, I'll show you so you can see like little. I cleaned this out before I started this one, so you can see there's a little bit of, and then of course that gunk in there, and that's from both of them. But just so you have an idea.
No matter how hard I get the blues, you keep me steady, yet lose.
Hopefully, I don't know, we might try to do some of this tomorrow, Christmas Day, maybe not. Depending on how things go, but we'll get all that put back together, get everything finished, cleaning everything out of the fuel tanks, get some new gas and everything in it, and we should be able to fire them up. At least the spark plugs we checked on the one, they're basically brand new. Got to check the other ones, but make sure we'll make sure we have spark, fuel, everything's going. Fire them up, and then see what else we need to do. It's the day after Christmas, and that's all the snow we've had. This is unlike any year I've ever seen. Crazy. But I got a few of them small projects trying to finish up. I went ahead and took my pull rope. You guys probably seen in some of my other videos. It kept getting longer. And that spring, I thought the spring was all messed up, but I pulled it off and this is broke. So I'm pretty sure what it kept doing was it would slip every so often, one tooth or whatever, and so it would just gain that much more rope, and then trying to get it to catch back without having all four of those little gears or teeth or sprockets, whatever you want to call them. I like to try to go through and clean everything up when I can when I'm working on it, or when I have, you know, some freed up time, especially some of these things, you know, we don't get to use as often as other stuff. Whew, yeah, look at that. Definitely been a minute. Needs cleaned out, so I'm going to clean all this. Sometimes I just replace some of the filters or different things. The spark plugs, unless they're acting like they're fouling or I'm having any issues with that, I really don't mess with them too much. We started, so we got the carbs on there, one side. We just got to put that air box back on. But we will hurry and get this set up, see if you guys can see what we're doing here. All right, I think we have everything ready to go. So we can at least fire it up. We got the fuel tank cleaned out, put a little bit of fuel in it. We're gonna go get some ethanol free. And then the oil reservoir's filled up. Everything should be good to go if we can get her fired up. Oh, that one's on, so.
Does it work? Does it work? Come on.
Yeah, try it.
Choke.
Wow. Oh, like a man.
Hold on. That's it. Why are we gonna get it? Watch this. He's gonna start it.
Takes a 50-year-old man to do anything around here.
Dude.
Here. You gotta sit and watch it though. You gotta hold that end. And you gotta watch. Make sure you're ready.
Hold on. Okay.
Ready?
Yep. It has spark.
Okay, so put it back on.
Should we check the other one?
You can dump the rest of that gas, but
Should we check this one?
sure.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt you
This?
where echoes remain. You are the sunrise.
Okay, go.
Vision of
Yep.
posing and flying. I was
So
the
go.
dark
Getting
man,
spark.
yearning for the light.
She's alive!
Now you gone. Lose my mind, lose my mind.
She's alive!
You gone. Why did you come here?
It's been a while,
Leave it high and dry.
as you can tell. Woohoo! Look at that
in the shop. These two are finished up. Gas tank's flushed and clean. Carburetor's gone through. Just got to top off all the fluids and finish everything up. We didn't get much time to ride, obviously, with no snow. But that'll have to do it for this one. So stay tuned for the next one. We'll finish the other two. Thanks so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. And God bless.
That kept me alive. I said hold on, you said goodbye.